Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me, English fighting. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship. Lerrone, Sniper the Boss Richards, always comes looking to entertain the crowd.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is skipped.
And of course, here we go for round 1. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Those counter punches have to hurt. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Throws the uppercut, but misses. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That left uppercut doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Failing to score with that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. On to the third. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Throws the jab, but does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way of that right hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Done with that counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. A straight right just misses. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. On to the fifth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut just missed. punches coming from every angle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They're both trying for a knockout. Exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
And he scores with the counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right, just... As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods. Took. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you see that? Lerrone Richards in trouble here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
It looks like he's going to survive the... And down goes Richards. Blinking, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Richards in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Good man, back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Here we go. It's round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted it.